pretty chilly outside, so we're going to do this kind of quick. We got the grill going, got the BBQ Guru set up. BBQ Guru is a temperature control system, so it monitors your grill and makes sure that you have proper airflow to keep your temperature up. It has a fan attached to it and a couple meat probes and a pit probe. Makes it really, really easy to smoke. We'll do a separate video on that so you guys can see how that works. We got the grill going this morning. What I like to use is a little propane tank. Light it, put it in the charcoal, get that going really nice and hot. We set the Guru up for about 225 when we're cooking, but when I get the pre-temp up, I like to get it in the 250 to 260, maybe even 280 if it's especially really cold outside, because when I open this grill, the temperature is going to drop really cold. And I also have a plate setter in there, and that makes it indirect cooking. So we have to take that out, put the wood chips in, and get the grill going. Right here I got an aluminum foil pan filled with apple juice concentrate, which is going to help steam the meat while it cooks, and some water too. And I got my wood chips and I got my gloves here. So I'm going to go ahead and take the plates that are out. And I already have my rubber gloves on, so when I put the meat on, I'm not touching raw meat. That way when I take these gloves off, everything can happen very, very quickly. Now the grill is, the smoke is about 280 degrees right now, which is fairly hot, but I like that when I'm putting the meat right on there, because like I said, we're going to lose some temperature. So really quickly, what we're going to do is do this as quickly as possible. I'm going to take the plates that are out, which has been getting warm in there, put the wood chips in, which is going to start the smoke, and you're going to see a lot of smoke, and then get everything going. Now, the wood chips are about 3 handfuls of apple chips, and then some hickory. And these wood chips have been soaking all overnight in water, so they smolder. And I always take my little coal stick here, mix them around just a little bit. Alright, that's good. Put back the plate setter. The plate setter makes for indirect cooking. On top of the plate setter, we put our apple juice from concentrate. We put our grill grate. Make sure it sits really good down on there. Alright. Then we can take our gloves off. Get our fork out. And again, doing this as quickly as possible. Our pork's been resting overnight. And I put my pork fat side up. A lot of people tell you to put it fat side down, but to me it really doesn't make that much of a difference. Alright, we got that in there. We're going to take our Guru pit probe, food probe. Stick it right in the middle there, try to miss any of the bones. And we're all set. We'll see you in about 4 hours when we're ready for our next step. We'll see you then. So I know he said we'd see you in about 4 hours, but I forgot one step that I wanted to share with you. So we've got the green egg going for about 2 minutes since we last started here. And as you can see, we got the Guru. The temperature's coming back up. Right now it's 178, and it's going pretty good. It's going to start rising again. Remember, we had it at 280 when we opened the grill. Now it's only at 178. That's because the grill was open for just those couple minutes, and it lost all that temperature. Now you can see that literally 3 minutes into cooking, 4 minutes into cooking, we've got a lot of smoke coming out there, which is fantastic. So what we're going to do real quickly is I've got my iPhone right here. We're just going to start the timer and get that going so we can keep track of how long it's been. And in about 4 hours, we're going to do our next step. Thanks. Okay, so it's been about 4 hours, 10 minutes, as you can see from our timer here. And everything's going well. Smoke's still coming out of the top here. So what we're going to do is we're going to open it up, and what I like to do is I like to spray a little bit of apple juice. And what I have here is just frozen apple juice from concentrate that I put in a little spray bottle. And we're going to open up the smoker here. And I have this right here, so when I spray, I don't get anything around the lip of the grill. So if you come in here, the temperature right now is just at 210 degrees, which is right in our 210 to 230 range. So come on over here. We're going to open it up carefully, make sure there's no fire or flash back here. And everything's looking really good. if you can come in, all I'm going to do is I'm going to spray some apple juice. And the reason why we use apple juice from concentrate is because it has a higher amount of sugar that's going to caramelize and make some really nice burnt ends. I spray it all the way around. And at this time I also check our pan there to make sure there's enough water and everything inside of it and apple juice. And everything's looking good. Nice good coating there. And that's about it. Also sometimes, just to get a little bit extra smoke going, I take my stick in there and move the coals around a little bit just to shake it up from a couple different sides. That'll get a little more smoke going. Move the coals around a little bit, and we'll just close it up. And we're going to do that. We're not going to touch the coals again, but we're going to spray apple juice on the pork butt once an hour, all the way until it's done, until it reaches an internal temperature of about 195. So we'll show you a couple more times of that, and we'll see you at the next segment. Alright, so we're at 12 hours, 32 minutes here, and we're going to check the meat and see if it's done. We're probably done. We've been squirting apple juice on it every hour for the last couple hours. So let's check the temperature with my thermal pen. Come on in here. See if we can get some light on that. We're sticking right here, and we're perfect, right at 195. Our target temperature is 195. We want to pull the meat off at that temperature, because that temperature is going to carry over to about 200 over the next half hour to 45 minutes when we let the meat rest. Go ahead and pull out your probes. Be careful when you lift up the meat here that it doesn't fall apart, because it's going to be very tender. And we just place it in some foil. Go ahead and close your grill. And just wrap it up nice and tight. A double layer of foil. And normally what I like to do now is I take a couple beach towels, wrap that up and put it in a cooler, or put it in a place where it's going to stay dry for at least about an hour, 45 minutes, and it should be fine, and then you can start pulling it, and we'll show you that in the next segment. Alright, so we're at the last part of the process before we can eat, and it's been about 45 minutes since we took the meat off the grill. We're going to check the temperature one last time and make sure that it's somewhere between 195 and 200, and we're right there. Perfect. Open up the foil, and you want to do this over a plastic cutting board or somewhere that you can get some juices in case they fall out there. And you can see, I don't know if you can see how moist and tender this is. It is really, really tender. And we're going to get these plastic gloves on because this thing is still 200 degrees. It's very, very hot. I'm going to take it out of the foil here. Close that up. I just want to show you guys how easy this is just to pull and how tender this is. Look how easy that bone comes right out. Look at that. Clean bone right there. And I don't know if you can see how juicy it is and how moist it is. And that's what happens when you cook a Boston butt low and slow for as long as we did. And so we're going to pull this and eat it. And we'll see you on our next video. Thanks.